Hi. So today we're going to talk about prepositional phrases. We learned in the last lesson that prepositions can show, they're sort of words that connect in a sentence and they connect parts of a sentence together. And also they're words that can show time and place. So they help with time and with place, with locations. So now we're going to talk about prepositional phrases. So sometimes a preposition isn't just on its own, it connects up to other parts of the sentence and makes a phrase. Usually, a prepositional phrase starts with a preposition. And so it's easy to recognize the phrase. The last exercise we did, we were looking at prepositional phrases. They started with a preposition. So if you would have known that, it would have been easy for you to find the prepositions because usually they start with the preposition. So let's take a peek at our exercises that we're going to work on. And I'm going to screen share my page for you. Okay. And make it nice and big. So we are looking at prepositional phrases. I'm writing my name at the top. So a prepositional phrase begins with a preposition and it ends with a noun or a pronoun. Both these words and all the words in between them make up the prepositional phrase. So here's an example. The girls have been best friends, and here's the phrase, for such a long time. So it's ending in a noun, time, and here's the preposition, and it makes a neat little chunk, a neat little phrase, for a long time. At school, so this is a where preposition, right? Here's our noun. They join many of the same clubs. Here's the preposition, here's a noun, here's the little chunk, the little phrase together, right? And it's kicked off, it's started by a preposition. All right, so what we're going to do in the exercises is in each sentence below, we're going to underline the preposition and then we're going to write the prepositional phrase. I'm also going to circle it. I'm going to underline the preposition, but I'm going to circle the phrase before I write it, okay? So if I were to look at each word, miss, noun, say, verb, that, Hercules, noun, once lived among ordinary humans. And I would say probably time and place, we're going to have once lived among. So once is our preposition. And then our prepositional phrase, I think, is going to be this whole thing, once lived among ordinary humans. Because one thing is to look for the whole chunk, the whole phrase. If we were to leave out lived among, if we were to leave out ordinary humans, then we wouldn't have a noun at the end, right? So that's kind of our clue too. It has to end in a noun. This is an adjective. This is a noun right here. So we're going to keep going and pick up the whole chunk. All right, let's look at the next one. Zeus watched Hercules from Mount Olympus. From is definitely my preposition. And I'm going to just include all of that in the phrase, from Mount Olympus. Olympus is a noun. It's a proper noun. All right. Let's look at number 3. We're going to do, let's go all the way to 4, and then you guys can do the last 2 on your own. Okay? Hercules completed impossible challenges on Earth. I see a location. On, and then on earth is our phrase. Earth is a noun. It's a proper noun. So remember, it always ends in a noun or a pronoun, right? Okay, here's our last one we're doing, and then we'll let you guys work on your own. Hercules only laughed at the dangerous tasks. I would probably say that at is describing a location. And my whole phrase is at the dangerous tasks. Okay. All right. Here's a little bit of music to help you do 5 and 6 and think while you're working. I'm going to have a little bit more lunch. Actually, I'm going to have some meditative time. Special effects. Okay, so you guys are going to do 5 and 6. Ready, set, go. Okay. Lights are on, and let's look at the last two. So I looked at them while the lights while the disco lights were on, and I noticed that they were both time words. Both of them were time words. So he showed that he was kind and helpful during his stay, and I think during his stay is all part of the same phrase. Stay is the noun, during is the preposition. During his stay. All right, let's look at the last one. After his successes, Hercules could go home. This is a time word too, after. And here's our little phrase, after his successes, Hercules could go home. So we're going to write after his successes. And there you go. Hopefully you got the same answers that I did and the light show didn't distract you. All right. Thank you for joining me and learning a little bit more about prepositional phrases. Remember, they start with a preposition, they end with a noun or a pronoun, and a preposition usually shows time or place. All right. Thanks very much.